you got to put some respect on this woman legend's name, man. Misha Tate, coming off having 2 kids. Bro, you've got to put some respect on this female's name. Let's go, Big John.
First off, I respect Misha and everything that she's done, but I'm not sure that coming back to fighting is the best thing for her.
She looks ripped right now.
She does. Oh, she looks fantastic as far as being in shape. You can tell that she has spent the time to get herself back. But let's be honest. When she left, she was not the same fighter that she was when she made her run and got the title and beat Holly. She was slowing down. Her punches were not the same, and she was never a good stand-up fighter. She was a grappler.
Yeah.
And she dominated other ladies on the ground. She had a superior ground game. She did, she had good ground and pound. She did a lot of great work when she was down there. She got good submissions, and she is absolutely just an outstanding person. But, she's, like you said, a couple years older. Yeah, she's in shape, but being in shape does not mean that you're back to being able to fight at the level that you were at a certain point in your career. And, she had several losses in a row, coming into the end of when she decided that she was going to pull the plug. I think the UFC is giving her the best matchup they can give her, and this is going to say a lot of how she does in that matchup. But it's not, I know you're looking forward to that fight. I'm not really looking forward to it.
Just because I know all the things that she's been through. Like, she was living in Singapore during all the COVID lockdowns. It was absolutely driving her crazy. She had just 1 child at the time. She was pregnant. Like, there was a lot of emotions going through. I'm sure the hormones for her were running wild. And everyone knows I'm a huge fan of her, and I just think that her coming back home, it was like a sense of relief. She's back in Vegas. She's around all the people that she loved being around when she was making her run for the title. She just got reinvigorated being around all the young females that are at Extreme Couture and all the other locations that she trains at. And you look at her, John, and I look at her picture here on Sherdog, and I'm like, she looks better now, though, is ripped and lean and fit than she did when she was, fighting under the UFC before. It was like she had, and I said this on the Rogan show when I was on Joe's show. I said, females don't hit their prime until like 34 to 38 kind of position. And that's kind of what she's proven to me right now. She's 34 years old. She looks absolutely amazing. 2 kids. She's been through the gauntlet of everything. The other thing as well, scroll down for me, Dave, on her record. Look who she lost to. I understand the Raquel Pennington thing, but she's lost to Kat. She lost to Ronda Rousey. That was way before she made her run. Then she lost to Amanda Nunes, who everyone wants to say is the GOAT. Okay. So she lost to her, and then she lost to Raquel Pennington.
Hold on. You said she lost to Ronda Rousey before she made her run. No. She was, in fact, the champion in Strikeforce when Ronda Rousey beat her for that title.
I'm talking about the last one there, buddy.
Or her last run in the UFC.
Yeah, her last run in the UFC.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I thought we were talking current fights, not 15 years ago.
But again, take a look at those fights and what she was doing, though. A lot of her wins when she was on that run that you're talking about before she got that 5th round, rear naked choke against Holly. Most of those fights that she won, they were decision victories.
Yeah.
A couple of them split decision, majority decision. And so they were close fights. She wasn't overwhelming anyone. She wasn't dominating her opponents. But she was getting past him, and that's all she has to do. I'm not taking anything away from it. And then she got the great win against Holly, but then she ran into Amanda. And that's, UFC 200. They ended up, that was the whole Cormier versus Jones fiasco, and she ended up being pushed into the main event of the evening with Amanda, and it didn't end well for her.
No.
But I don't know. I love her. And she's always been a great person to me. I have nothing against Misha.
There's that respect. I want her
to do well. I just worry. That's all.
No, you come from that worrying of a parent kind of situation.
Yeah,
you're like that dad worry because you've known her for the longest time. I've known her forever.
Yep.
I mean, I want to say like she was fighting when she was like 15, 17, something like that.
17.
I remember seeing her when she was on the circuit. I'm like up in the Northwest area. I'm thinking to myself, she can't be that old. Like, how is she even able to fight? I remember seeing her, and then when she was in Strikeforce and stuff. But regardless, look, her loss to Amanda Nunes, and then she lost to Raquel Pennington, who then went on to fight for the title. I mean, those are two tough fighters.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, different stages of her life. Seems like she's refocused, reinvigorated, being back in the States, being back at home. I think she's married now, or she's engaged now, you know, to Johnny. Yeah. I don't know his name. His last name is Johnny something. Johnny Nunez. They've got 2 wonderful kids. So I think she's finally like, she, you know, during her time also too, she was going through a lot of that shit with her ex. I don't remember the guy's name, but anyways, yeah. But she was going through, yeah, there you go. She was going through all that stuff with him. It's like, I think it was kind of hurting her career as well. There was a lot of emotional stuff going there, and this, I think she's refocused. And I mean, like you said, I also think the UFC did her a favor. They gave her a fight that is very winnable. Yeah. You know, I mean, she is I feel like one of the pioneers for women's MMA. You know, been around forever. Yeah. You've got who? You've got Gina, you've got Cyborg, you've got Ronda, you've got
Marloche.
Marloche.
You're forgetting Marloche. Don't you
I did not forget her.
Yes, you did. I had to bring up the name. Just be honest about it.
No, you just beat me to the punch, that's all.
Okay,
You're pretty quick with the tongue, that's why. You're pretty quick with the tongue.
100% agree.